Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope everybody's doing well out there. We're almost to the weekend, and I'm going to have a little recipe video for you today. This is from the last video that I did, what I ate today, and it's that pesto dish that I had, and it is I had it over zoodles in the video, but I'm going to actually have it over koodles this time. Cucumber noodles that I spiralize with my little spiralizer. And the reason being is like our zucchini is like crazy expensive around here, so I just did that because I like cucumbers and it saves a few dollars. Now, I'm not going to build, like I've got the recipe already built pretty much, and look, I'm sorry, that's not how, I don't do things like normal recipe people in the kitchen because that's not how I feed myself. I can't sit here and show it actually going into the blender because I tweak things as I go, and I'm going to tweak this probably as I go with this, but I thought I would wait to put the water in and blend so I can at least show you my point of being careful with your water. So with no further ado, we've got the old Vitamix set up, and what I have in there is half a cup of soaked cashews, two cloves of garlic, the juice of 1 lemon, basil. As much basil as like for me, I'll pretty much use as much as I have. I never seem to have enough, but basil, you use your own discretion for how much you'd like basil. A tablespoon of nutritional yeast, about 5 or 6 good-sized pieces of sun-dried tomatoes, nice healthy pieces. Then I put some red pepper flakes and a pinch of Himalayan salt. The red pepper flakes I just shaked. That's one you really need to do just to your level, because it can if you're not careful, it can ruin your recipe and get a little too hot. So got some water, and I'm gonna do like I'm always talking about, just a little bit in there. We start because we can always add more. Now I do know with those cashews in there that I can go a little bit more than I can with other things, but then we're gonna do a first blend. All right, and then you might even hear within those gears, like when I'm blending something in here, especially something kind of dense like this with cashews in it, that middle like a knob where you can go from 1 to 10, I play with the gears there. I go back and forth, and like I say, I start with a little bit of water, and then I do an initial check. Now this is not even anywhere close. This is almost like a gooish paste-like consistency. So what do I do next? I go back in and add a little bit more water. And yes, this is tedious, but if I get a little too crazy, I ruin the sauce. If it gets too watery, it's just not good. It's getting there, but it's still really, really thick. So we'll add just a little bit more. Now this is where I tend to screw up. When I've gone back in for about the 3rd time, maybe sometime even the 4th time, I get a little impatient. My hand gets a little heavy and I put too much in there. That's getting closer. Ooh, it's got a good smell to it. Let's go with just a little bit more water, and then we're going to taste. That's good. That's good. No need to ingest the ingredients anymore. Like I said, I like spice. I like a little heat. And I didn't put a lot of red pepper flakes in there, so be very careful with those red pepper flakes. They can get away from you. And makes about this much in my Vitamix. Plenty for that little bowl. Well, not little, it's a fairly good sized bowl of cucumber noodles. And that's it. I'm not going to eat this right now because it's about 10:30. I just had some breakfast a little while ago, so I'm not real hungry yet, but I wanted to go ahead and get in the kitchen and play with this and make this for later. So give this a try. Let me know what you think, and I can vouch that it's a good one. But like I say, it's not like some hitting it out of the park home run recipe like some of the recipe creators can come up with. But this is just how I feed myself. This is how I feed myself. I just play in the kitchen, and I kind of try to rely on myself rather than having to go look for recipes all over the place. So just my process. Hope you guys try this one, and I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Have a beautiful day, and I'll more than likely see you tomorrow or Saturday. Peace.